Hey there, classic film lovers. Have you ever wondered what gave Maureen O'Hara that unforgettable spark? The kind of screen presence that made her one of the brightest stars of Hollywood's golden age? Well, you're in for a treat, because today we're peeling back the curtain on some rarely seen photos of Maureen O'Hara, alongside untold tales from her extraordinary life. From her humble beginnings in Ireland to her trailblazing rise in Hollywood, we're about to uncover what made her the true queen of Technicolor. And make sure you stay with me until the very end. There's a touching story about her private life that'll leave you speechless. Let's dive in. Let's rewind to the beginning. Imagine a spirited young girl with vivid red hair and piercing green eyes growing up in Dublin. That's Maureen Fitzsimmons, born August 17, 1920. Long before she took on the name that would light up marquees around the world. These rarely seen childhood pictures reveal a quiet, focused girl with big dreams. One photo shows her at just 10 years old, already on stage with the Rathmines Theatre Company. Believe it or not, she was already commanding attention back then. Her upbringing was steeped in creativity. Her father owned a football team, and her mother was an opera singer. But here's where it gets wild. When she was just 5, a wandering gypsy told her she'd grow up to be an internationally famous star. Coincidence or prophecy? Stick around, you won't want to miss how that prediction unfolds. Fast forward to age 17, Maureen was in London, auditioning during a screen test when actor Charles Laughton took notice. These vintage black-and whites show a young woman with both grace and grit. Laughton saw something special, and not only took her under his wing but also gave her the now famous name O'Hara. He cast her in Jamaica and directed by none other than Alfred Hitchcock in 1939. Take a look at this rare candid of her and Laughton on set. Her eyes practically radiate determination. The shoot was no walk in the park either. Hitchcock and Laughton clashed constantly, and Maureen had to hold her own amid their creative tug-of-war. How did she pull it off and earn the critics' admiration in her first major film? Don't go anywhere, we're just getting started. That same year, Maureen made her Hollywood debut playing Esmeralda in The Hunchback of Notre Dame. These production stills are breathtaking. She looks powerful, composed, and magnetic. At only 18, she shared the screen with Laughton once again, delivering a performance that critics called captivating. But here's an interesting side note. She initially didn't want to drop her birth name. She was adamant about keeping Fitzsimmons, but Laughton finally convinced her with a laugh, saying no one could pronounce it right anyway. This incredible photo of her signing her contract with RKO captures the moment she officially became Maureen O'Hara. Want to know where her career shot off to next? Stick around, it only gets more exciting. The 1940s saw Maureen's stardom soar. These rare color images show exactly why she earned the title Queen of Technicolor. Her fiery hair, flawless skin, and bold energy just exploded off the screen. One standout moment came in How Green Was My Valley in 1941. In a behind-the-scenes photo, she's cracking up with director John Ford, a man who both admired and challenged her. Ford once called her the finest actress in town, though rarely to her face. In another glamorous image from The Black Swan in 1942, she's dressed like a swashbuckler, daring and radiant. She even performed many of her own stunts, earning her the nickname, the Pirate Queen. Ever heard about the time one of those stunts nearly went sideways? Keep watching, you won't believe what happened, of course. We can't talk about Maureen O'Hara without talking about John Wayne. Their partnership became the stuff of legend. These behind-the-scenes shots from *The Quiet Man* in 1952 show their on-screen chemistry and off-screen friendship in full swing. They starred together in 5 films, including Rio Grande and *McClintock. And the camaraderie between them was undeniable. In one fun snapshot, she's dodging a playful punch from Wayne's movie Magic at its most genuine. Although fans often speculated about a romance, Maureen always insisted they were just close friends. She even dedicated a part of her Caribbean home to him, literally a John Wayne wing. Curious what she said during his funeral tribute? Stay close, we'll get to that soon. But Maureen's legacy isn't just about acting. She was a true pioneer in more ways than one. These images from the 50s capture her bold style and fearless attitude. She wasn't just wearing bright colors, she was a bright color in the monochrome world around her. After marrying aviation legend Charles Blair, her third husband, she became the first woman to head a commercial airline, Antilles Airboats. This rare shot of her piloting a plane, absolute power move. She also recorded music and even took a shot at Broadway, although her musical only ran a short time. Some critics said comedy wasn't her strong suit. What do you think? Did her dramatic performances overshadow the rest? Tell me in the comments. And let's keep going, there's more you haven't seen. Her private life was layered and often bittersweet. These tender family photos show Maureen with her daughter Bronwyn from her second marriage. Though she played tough, fiery roles, in real life she was a devoted mother. Not all of her marriages went smoothly. Her first was annulled and the second ended in divorce. But with Charles Blair she found real happiness. One touching photo shows them beaming together on a beach. Sadly, their love story was cut short when Blair died in a plane crash in 1978, leaving Maureen to manage their airline alone, wondering how she dealt with that heartbreak and responsibility. I'll tell you it's coming up. Even in her later years, Maureen never faded. Photos from the 1990s show her as graceful as ever, with that iconic red hair still vibrant. She stepped back into acting in Only the Lonely in 1991, and audiences loved seeing her again. Then, in 2004, she released her memoir, "'Tis Herself," which quickly became a bestseller. It's packed with honest, heartfelt stories. And this snapshot of her accepting an honorary Oscar at the 2014 Governors Awards? Pure pride and elegance. At 94, she was still a firecracker, but want to know the one dream she never fulfilled? Don't miss what's coming next. Now for the story you didn't see coming. In 1993, Maureen teamed up with the Home Shopping Network to launch her own fashion brand. Yes, Maureen O'Hara, entrepreneur. There's a charming photo of her back in Ireland, shaking hands with buyers, proving she was just as sharp in business as in acting. One fan, Tom Cagley, met her at a dinner and described it as the best night of his life. They even sang When Irish Eyes Are Smiling together. Just picture that Maureen O'Hara smiling and singing with a lifelong fan. It's that kind of warmth and humanity that made her not just a star, but a legend. Thanks so much for coming along on this journey through Maureen O'Hara's extraordinary life. If you enjoyed discovering these rare photos and stories, give this video a thumbs up and share it with someone who loves classic Hollywood. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring the bell so you never miss more timeless stories like this. What's your all-time favorite Maureen O'Hara movie? Let me know in the comment side. Love to hear your picks. Catch you in the next one.